Hi everybody, I'm Akal Sahai with Be the Lighthouse, and today we're going to read more of the Ballad of Jum Punder Singh. Specifically, this is more about some of his family. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's from one of my other books, so let's get to it. And these are both brief. So the first one is just called Jum Punder Singh Continued. Jum Punder Singh once had me meditate with his sister. To say she's the most beautiful creature ever to have existed is a supreme understatement. She's golden. She literally glows. Anyway, we sat by the silent river meditating. Maybe it's a magical river because it's totally silent. Every time I would see her as a beautiful woman / have thoughts about same, claxons would blare in my mind and Jum Punder Singh would shout, "Red alert!" Thus our meditations continued for hours until I learned my lessons. I won't bore you with the details of how long they lasted, but it was just this side of forever. To say this was a tremendous honor is a colossal understatement. No one, and I mean no one, was ever permitted to be alone with his sister. Talk about being on your best behavior. We both enjoyed it immensely, so much so that we continued meditating and spending time together long after we completed our lessons. In me, she found someone she didn't need to be on around, and thus she could truly relax. We became the dearest of friends and the closest of confidants, so much so that she fixed me up with her best friend. We lived happily ever after. So the other part is called The Ballad of Jum Punder Singh. Despite being related to the greatest of all Sikhs, Jum Punder Singh, Jum Punder Singh was the most reluctant of all Sikhs. He was perpetually a hair's breadth from disaster, so much so that his parents often exclaimed, "Why can't you be more like your cousin, Jum Punder Singh?" This, of course, frustrated the hapless Jum Punder Singh, as he had a lot to live up to. It was almost as if he knew nothing about what it was to be a Sikh because he continually attempted to engage in the most un-Sikh-like behavior possible. I say attempted because one disaster after another continually befell his plans. One of my favorite stories is about the time he wanted to go to a pub. Just as he was about to cross the threshold, the entire building was destroyed in a brilliant flash of light. Lightning was given as the official cause, yet the nearest storm was hundreds of miles away. Another time he wanted to go to the casino, but as soon as he entered the parking lot, the building vanished in a tremendous sinkhole. This time an earthquake was blamed, yet it was only felt at the casino. As you can imagine, pretty soon his presence was decidedly most unwelcome, as doom seemingly followed in his footsteps. The thing of it was only when he went somewhere he shouldn't have. If he went to the beach, nothing out of the ordinary would happen, but every time he attempted to go somewhere he shouldn't, doom followed. What is perhaps the most amazing thing of all is that he never figured any of this out. He continually wanted to go where he shouldn't, and you get the idea. He never thought anything of the fact that no one would accompany him, nor did he ever heed their advice about not going there. You probably wouldn't believe how often he moved, nor would you believe the trail of destruction he left in his wake. What I will say is, certain elements began tracking his movements and would leave town as soon as he arrived. No one ever knew what was afoot, nor did Jum Punder Singh himself, for he truly was the Guru's servant. He simply knew he had to go wherever it was that he was inspired to go. As outlandish as it might sound, it was his cousin Jum Punder Singh that created the brilliant flash of light, the sinkholes, and the nigh infinite number of seemingly impossible occurrences that destroyed places that did not need to exist. Jum Punder Singh remained blissfully ignorant throughout, ever following his beloved cousin's guidance. When their work was done, Jum Punder Singh vanished along with Jum Punder Singh and company. Their cry of "Waheguru" echoes throughout all existence. Thus they're gone, but not forgotten. Sat Nam. I hope you enjoyed that. You'll have a great day, and I will see you soon. Sat Nam.